Marathas, the protectors of the nation. How they are the protectors of the nation. What are their the broad concept? How our country should be united. We are going to learn in this lesson, and later on which are the factors are responsible for the Battle of Panipat. Here we are going to learn it. Okay, students, so in a previous lesson, we have learned about the Bajirao I, that he was the great Peshwa of the Maratha Empire and the loyal Sardar under the Shah Maharaj. Then after the death of the Bajirao I, Shahu Maharaj appointed his son, and the name of his son was Balaji Bajirao. The name of the son of the Bajirao I is the Balaji Bajirao. He was appointed as a Peshwa. When who has appointed Shahu Maharaj? But under whose? Under the Nana Sahib, the Peshwa. Then later on the Nadir Shah. Here also in previous lesson we have learned about the Nadir Shah. Okay, Nadir Shah is a person that he wanted to attack. He wanted to attack on the Delhi. He wanted to attack in Delhi. So under these circumstances, the Nana Sahib's Peshwa, he tried to make the Maratha Empire so stable in the north part of our India. Then the later on Ahmad Shah Abdali, he gives a great challenge. He gives a challenge to the Marathas at Panipat, because at that when the Ahmad Shah Abdali, when he attacked on Delhi, at that time the Marathas were so powerful, so he gives a challenge to the Maratha Empire. So how that development get occurs, then why Ahmad Shah Abdali gives challenge, why they call this battle, everything we are going to learn in this lesson. Then dear, here we are going to learn about the situation in the north. What was the situation in the north when this Ahmad Shah Abdali came and the Nadir Shah came? Okay, so the situation in the north at that time, the northwest of the Ayodhya, the region to the northwest of Ayodhya is the region of the Ayodhya, that at the foothill. Suppose it is an Himalaya, if it is an Himalaya and the area which is at the foothill of the Himalayas, this is known as the Rohilkhand. It is known as the Rohilkhand. Okay, this is known as the Rohilkhand in the 8th century. Fine. So that student, what is meant by the Rohilkhand? The region to the northwest of Ayodhya province at the foothill of the Himalayas, means a group of peoples live at the foothill of Himalayas. That peoples are known as the Rohilas, and the Pathans are there, and these Pathans, they are migrated from Afghanistan to the foothill of the Himalayas. That's why these peoples are known as the Rohilas. This people is known as the Rohilas, and these Rohilas get damaged all the area, the nearby area of the Ganga and Yamuna rivers. Why they have damaged? Because they wanted to capture the nearby area of these rivers under their control. So that's why these Rohilas have worked in the Job region of the Ganga and Yamuna river. Then the later on, the Nawab of Ayodhya, they invited the Marathas. Because what happened, the Rohilas, They are destroying the lifestyle of the settled people. By seeing this, the Nawab of Ayodhya, he invited the Maratha, and the Marathas teach the lesson. The Marathas teach the lesson to them, and even they punish, even Marathas punish to the Pathans or to the Rohilla. So from that day, they never harass the people who are living nearby area of the nearby area of the uh, Ganga and Yamuna. Then, dear, we have a great conflict with Afghans. We have a great conflict with Afghans because what happened here? This is Ahmad Shah Abdali. This is the Ahmad Shah Abdali. He was the ruler. He was the ruler of the Afghanistan, and he had listened lots of things about the India, that India is such a beautiful country. It is a rich country. So by listening all these are good facts about our country, he get attracted towards India, and he marched on the Punjab. And at that time, Mughals were ruling on the Punjab, so that the Mughals were facing the threat that they have the fear that if because the Ahmad Shah Abdali, he has a large arms and ammunition along with the soldiers, so that the Nawab, the Mughals get threatened, so that's why they are ready to see, they are ready to take the help from the Marathas, because at that time no one is a stronger, no one stronger or the powerful than the Maratha Empire. But then this Ahmad Shah Abdali, he come to know that the Marathas were coming on Delhi. By listening this Ahmad Shah Abdali back to the Afghanistan. So when the Marathas get ready, to help the Mughals, so as a return, the Mughals should give them a cash money, or they give a right to the Chauthai. Chauthai means they can collect the 1/4 revenue of the territory of Punjab, Multan, Rajputana, Sindh, and Rohilkhand, and also they give the Subedari of the Ajmer and the Agra province. Okay, so means what? The Mughal have the threat of the Abdalis. So that's why they make an treaty. Treaty means it's kind of the agreement. If they will help them if they are ready to protect us from the Abdali, so as a return, they will give a 1/4 rights of the particular area. Then, as per the agreement, Peshwa sent the Shinde and the Holkar army for the protection of the Delhi on the behalf of the Chhatrapati. And I already told you that when the Abdali knows that the Marathas marching on Delhi, he went back to his country. He went back to his country, Afghanistan. So, this Mughals has given the Chothai rights and a Mughal Subhas. Mughal Subhas means a Mughal area of Kabul, Kandahar, and Peshawar. These are the name of the areas region which is in the which is at the Mughal Subhas. Okay, so at that time, these Subhas were previously was the part of the Mughal Empire, which one Kabul, Kandahar, and Peshawar. But now it is now this area get conquered by the Abdali. But as per the treaty, Maratha has to help to the Mughals to protect them from the Abdali. But now, by listening this, the Abdalis went back. But the Mughals said to the Marathas, no, now we want the Mughal Subas, which was won by the Abdalis. Now the Mughals went there to capture the Kabul and the Kandahar. So that's why this is the reason there is a conflict. Only this is the responsible to the responsible the conflict in between the Abdali and the Marathas. This is the only reason that Mughals, Abdalis doesn't matter that Mughals they seek help from the Marathas. Marathas marched on Delhi. Abdali went back. Now the Mughals have said that we want the Mughal Suba, which is under control of the Abdalis. Then later on, as per the treaty and the Marathas keep our words. If we promise to anyone, we keep our words and we went to Kabul to acquire that area. So that's why this is the reason that the conflict get rises the in between the Abdali and the Maratha. Then Raghunath Rao, the brother of the Nana Sahib, which is accompanied by Jayappa Shinde and Mallarao Holkar, that who has the responsibility to establish or to maintain the power of the Mughal Empire. Then you see, why we are ready, that we Marathas are ready to help the Mughals. This is the only reason that Marathas were decided, now we don't want any foreign attack on us. All the country should be united, because because if any foreign attackers will come to our India, they will harass the people. And as per the main aim of the Swaraj, we don't want it to happen in our country. So this is the broad concept of the Maratha. But this concept has not understood by our local rulers, just like our Jats, Rajputs, Jats and the Rajput. Only the Surajmal Jat and Rani Kishori, Surajmal Jat and Rani Kishori, only these two peoples are ready. Only these two peoples are ready to help in the battle of the Panipat. This is happened with the local ruler. That this is happened with the local ruler, but the some Orthodox sect, some Orthodox sects, that it is Marathas or the Swaraj. In this region, only the Hindus should be there. But there is a broad concept of our great Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, Sambhaji Maharaj, and the Bajiravan. They never discriminate amongst the people on the basis of their religion or under their caste. They have invited anyone in their area, in the Swaraj, or to fought for the Swaraj. Even we have also learned about it, that there are some, even the people who is the head who is the head of the Maratha Navy. Okay, basic means what the basic meaning is, what that in our Swaraj or in our Maratha Empire, the peoples are not discriminating the people on the basis of their religion, but this thing get hurted by some Orthodox sect, that these Marathas as people, they are belonging with the other religion. But then too, this Maratha keep aside the broad vision, and they are ready to fight with the Abdali. And even Abdali again invaded India, and they expect that the Abdali would defeat the Marathas and drive them away back to the south. It means that what they were deciding, who the Orthodox sect or the local rulers, that it is um, there should be a battle in between Abdali and the Maratha. If it get happens, this battle get won by the Abdali, so that the Marathas will go back to the south. If they will go back to the south, so that this people, a local people, can rule in that particular area. But these people don't know if the Abdali invaded us, so definitely they are going to rule in that particular area. Okay, this broad vision is not accepted by the Orthodox sect and the local rulers. Then the Maratha standard at attack. Okay, this Najib Khan. This Najib Khan was a chief. Najib Khan was a chief of Rohilas. And we have learned about what is mean by the Rohilas. Rohilas is a group of the people who settle at the foothills of the Himalayas. So there, Najib Khan was a chief of the Rohilas. And even we have also learned that these Rohilas were greatly destroyed the area of the area nearby the Ganga and the Yamuna. So that the Nawab of Ayodhya, they take the help from the Marathas, and we have punished to this Najib. By considering this, by considering this, the Najib Khan, Najib Khan, he took the help. He took the help from the Abdali. And again, Abdali invaded India again. And fifth time, Abdali invaded India fifth time. And even he captured Delhi. And while going back, he looted the Delhi on a huge beauty. Then the Raghunath Rao, Malla Rao Holkar, again they marched on Delhi and they captured it again. Why this Malla Rao Holkar and the Raghunath Rao? Because we have a treaty with the Mughals that whenever this Abdali attacked on the Mughal area, the Marathas are going to help them. That there is a treaty in between them. So that's why when the Abdali, he come back to the India. He invaded India and even he captured the Delhi. Then we again attacked on them and we captured it again. Then the Marathas, even we captured the areas of the Punjab also, which are under the control of the Abdali. And by capture, we have started to capture the areas from the Punjab, and even to the attack. We have reached to the attack, and this attack presently it is in the Pakistan. See, we Marathas reached till there, and from attack the Marathas pushed the campaign. Even not only we have spread our Maratha campaign till attack, we have spread it till Peshawar, and but still we are not able to keep the control in that particular area. Then the Dattaji Swolar. Then the Dattaji Swolar, because Najib Khan, who was the chief of the Rohilas, he has a great firm hold at the Dattajis. Sorry, great firm hold of the Punjab. Then our Shahu sent Dattaji Shinde and Jankoji Shinde to the north. And the Dattaji Shinde went to the north, and keeping Najib Khan started to contact with the Abdali, and even he Even he requested, who Najib Khan requested to the Abdali to come for the help. By receiving such kind of a message from Najib Khan, Abdali invaded India again. And Dattaji and Abdali, they each other at Buradi Ghat. Buradi Ghat on the bank of the Yamuna. They have a great battle with the Marathas, and in that battle, the Dattaji Shinde shows a great bowler, and he died a heroic death. He died a heroic death in this battle. And even students, I just wanted to tell you about the Dattaji Shinde here, that we have now only we have learned that the Dattaji Shinde fought very bravely in a Buradi Ghat and at the bank of the Yamuna. In that battle, the Najib Khan's Rohila's advisor, Qutub Shah, he was the advisor of the Qutub Shah. He stepped down. He stepped down from the bank of the elephant. He was seated on the back of the elephant, and he came down and he asked to the Dattaji Shinde, क्यों पटेल जी हमारे साथ तुम और भी लड़ेंगे? Okay, means still you wanted to fight with us because you are dying. But what Dattaji answer say, and Dattaji Shinde give answer to the Qutub Shah, हाँ बचेंगे तो और भी लड़ेंगे, मतलब जगलो राहिलो तो पुन्हा लड़ू. Such kind of answer is given by Dattaji Shinde to the Qutub Shah. Okay, then it's a Sadashiv Rao Bhau. Nana Sahib sent his cousin Sadashiv Rao Bhau, the eldest son of the Vishwas Rao. He was the eldest son of the Vishwas Rao to the north to crush the Abdali. Even the Sadashiv Rao was the son of the Chimaji Appa, and Chimaji Appa was a brother of the Bajirao. Okay, and even Sadashiv Rao had a huge army and a powerful artillery. Then Ibrahim Gardi, who was a chief of the artillery, he was defeated Nizam at the Battle of the Udgir, and even he improved the power in his artillery. Then the day has come, the Battle of Panipat. The day has come, the Battle of Panipat, that in the campaign of the north, the Sadashiv Rao captured Delhi, the armies of the Maratha. It means on yesterday was the 14th January. On this 14th January 1761, the battle of Panipat get started. So students, if such kind of question comes, when the battle of Panipat has started, the battle of Panipat has started 14th January 1761. Okay, and in this is the third battle of Panipat, and the Vishwas Rao failed a victim, an enemy bullet in the battle. Mean he was when Sadashiv Rao learned this, he fiercely attacked the enemy in the frenzy. So students, I just wanted to tell you one more thing, that okay students, so here the Battle of Panipat that we have learned, that it is started on 14th January 1761, and in this battle Vishwas Rao had died a heroic death. So when the Sadashiv Rao heard this, he battled so fearlessly with the Abdalim. By seeing this leader that disappeared, when the Marathas saw that Vishwas Rao has not there and Sadashiv Rao is fighting, the Marathas lost their courage. And at that very moment, whatever the reserve contingent of Abdali, whatever the reserve soldiers of the Abdalis were there, they are attacked. So they were attacked on the army of the Maratha. Then students, then the Marathas were get defeated by the Abdalis. Then the whole generation of a young man of Maharashtra was killed. Many brave Sardar were also fell on the battlefield. The Maratha believed that the outsider like the Abdali had no moral right to rule here. The Maratha fought at Panipat, a broad perspective that India for the Indians. See students, in this movie we have lost our whole generation. If and the other people, even Abdali has also decided, if the peoples are not there in a Marathas, on whom they are going to rule? On the ladies, on the small kids, and even on the old peoples. By seeing this, even Abdalis also went back to their went back to the Afghanistan. Even Sadashiv Rao also explained that what is the broad concept of the Maratha, even all native to the land, Abdali was an enemy that from a, because they know, the Marathas know that the Abdali was the enemy from a foreign country. But the rulers in the north, they did not give a favorable response to the Sadashiv Rao. So that's why I just like to say the Marathas were the first in our history that they were realized that India was one country. So that's why it is necessary to all, if we wanted that our country should be one, our country should be one, it is necessary that we all should be united. अगर हमें किसी फॉरेन कंट्री से लड़ना है, so we are supposed to fight unitedly. Separately लड़ोगे तो कुछ भी नहीं होगा. Then the next one is the Peshwa Madhav Rao. After the death of the Peshwa Nana Sahib, his son, the Madhav Rao, succeeded in the office of the Peshwa. Even Madhav Rao kept the Nizam and Hyder Ali on a side, or keep away from the Maratha Empire. And even he established a supremacy power of the Marathas in the north again. After the defeat of the Maratha at Panipat, the Nizam once again makes an activity against them. Then the Madhav Rao, the Peshwa Madhav Rao had a great battle at Raksha Bhuvan at Panipat. Then later on, Hyder Ali, he was the Sultan of the Mysore. By taking this advantage, Maratha defeat at Panipat, Hyder Ali attacked other territory in Karnataka. Even the Maratha defeated Hyder. The battle at Moti Talab near Srirangapatnam, and even he agreed that we are going to give this area, agreed that the region north of the river Tungabhadra to the Maratha. It means, see, he has spreaded our area till Tungabhadra river. And later on, this Peshwa Madhav Rao died at 1772 in the history of the Maratha. He means the Peshwa Madhav Rao is the honest, determined administrator and the hardworking and always there for the welfare of the people. And even students, these two Peshwa who succeeded, Peshwa Madhav Rao, that's Narayan Rao and Savai Madhav Rao, did not live long because Peshwa was because all the Peshwas, they were in the family's issue that I will be a Peshwa, he will be a Peshwa. No one is there to come together. So by taking this, Maratha standard at a top. So that's why it is necessary to take a shelter of the British. Because of this only that the Marathas there is a battle in between the Marathas and the Britishers. Why there is a battle? Because Raghunath Rao, who once raised the Maratha standard at Attock, and at that time Attock was under control of the Britishers. So that's why there is a battle in between the British and Marathas. The Hyder Ali, who died in 1782, his son Tipu Sultan, became a Sultan of Mysore, and even we have a little bit idea about him that he was a scholar, skilled warrior, and he increased his kingdom. But then he established either Tipu Sultan established a contact with the French. When he contact with the French, the Tipu Sultan shook the foundation of the British supremacy. And there is there is a battle in between Tipu Sultan and British in 1799. 1799. So in that battle, the Tipu Sultan died a heroic death. Then the later on, see, Tipu Sultan has died, and there was no powerful successor of a Peshwa Matara. Even we have lost our the whole generation in the Panipat. But the still Maratha supremacy they rises once again. The Maratha prestige in the north is going to come down because of the Battle of Panipat. Madhavrao dispatched Mahatji Shinde, Tukoji Holkar, Ramachandra Kanade, Vishaji Bilware to establish their power in the north again. But the Marathas army defeated Jats, Rohilas and Rajput. Then the Maratha even restored the emperor Shah Alam, who was seated, who was an emperor of the Mughal Empire. We Marathas also started to give them the protection. Even the Marathas suffered a heavy loss. We have learned about it that Marathas suffered a heavy loss in the Battle of Panipat, and even along with us, Abdali army also suffered a loss. So he did not, Abdali did not benefit financially in the battle. In fact, the Abdali means whatever he captured the area from the Maratha, he did not ruled on them. Even they express their wish that Abdali, even they wish to the Marathas that they should wish that Marathas should protect the empire, and even the Abdali sent a messenger to Pune to establish a friendly relationship with the Marathas. So this is important note. See, you can't believe that the battle of Panipat, we have lost, but we have realized to the Abdali that we have lost the battle, but our the bowler of Marathas get won. So it is understood by the Abdali, and he has sent his messenger, and even he has wrote a letter. He has wrote a letter to the Peshwas that that the Abdali have won the battle, but the bowler of Maratha shook the heart of the Afghanis, or shook the heart of the Abdali. Okay, student. So then later on, after this, Mallarao Holkar, Ahilyabai Holkar, Mahatji Shinde, they have their lion's share. They have a lion's share to describes the Maratha supremacy power in the north. Okay, so here I just wanted to send you student, this is a letter, which was sent by the Abdali to the Maratha, that how he was greatly affected with the ruler of the Maratha. Okay, students, so here we have done with our lesson.